Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Witch Hat Atelier episode 7. So last time we got introduced to Orugyu, and he's basically like a, a witch from HQ who like watches over this more independent uh witch place. I forget the exact name. But yeah, he saw Coco, he realized who she was, and so he tried to take her away to turn her into the uh, Knights Morales. But Kifri stopped him, and he was very much willing to use force. Then he explained the situation to him, and Orugyo was basically like, okay, but like this isn't your decision to make. You know, that you're not a knight. You're not in charge of going after the brim caps. And so Kefre was like, yeah, but they'll erase her memory. Her love of magic will be erased. And then he says, if her knowledge of magic gets erased, then so will be mine. I mean, I'm still not sure what he meant by that. But it was enough for Orugyo to basically be like, okay, fine, we'll keep her here. But I am still very wary of this whole situation. So yeah, Kifri, kinda shady, I won't lie. And I think it's basically he's using Coco for his own selfish reasons, but at the same time, he also does care for her. And I think he genuinely sees some value on her love for magic. And then we had that really sweet moment when Coco tells Orugyo that it was because of the magic floor tiles that he created that her love for magic started. And that it really left a very strong positive impression on Orugyo. That, because of something he did, now Coco is the person that she is. Like something that he created influenced a person to such extent that now an outsider is able to use magic and be a disciple. But also, just the sheer amount of passion she has for this is something that just actually moved him. So, yeah. And I just love that line from Coco when she's like, that moment, it gave me the chance to dream. Something along those lines. And man, I really liked that. And then we ended with Agott telling Kifri that she wanted to go with him to a job. So yeah, she's getting quite antsy, wants to be a witch that gets to work on the field. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, the animation for the horses looked nice. Oh. I feel like it would be better for her character if she made a mistake here, and then she can learn from that. Uh, Wait, everyone? I did not expect that. Yeah. I was just thinking like this. Yeah, I think Kifri is valid to be worried. Opening! I wonder if this will be like a, Agott focused episode. They keep mentioning the knights, and they're in the opening, so they gotta show up at some point. Just like in what circumstance? Not sure, but probably gonna be related to Coco. Mm, the episode title. Oh boy, of course she's taking it the wrong way. Why does she think this? Whoa. Yo, her expression. No light in those eyes. Cool. Oh, yeah, look at the animation. Oof. Cool. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Mm. Sorry, I'm getting a little cold, so I'm putting on a jacket. Oh, she still hasn't done that? Cute. Hmm? Dagda. Oh, yeah, I knew something was gonna go wrong. Mm, I did see her being way too close to that tree. He's passed out. Uh, mm, oh, look at her smile. She's definitely not gonna be doing it for the right reasons. Oh, whoa, the visuals. Her daughter, huh? So she's prisoner to parent expectations. Mm, or just family expectations in general. Now Agat's character is making more sense. Mm. Coco woke her up. Oh shit. The knights? Oh shit. That's how they're gonna get involved? Oh, she managed to get out of the water. Mm. Oh, she's gonna make them pay attention to her so they don't look at Coco. Oh, okay, no, she's doing it herself. Cool. And now it feels like Agott is doing it for the right reason. Okay, well, it served the same purpose as I was thinking first. So that Coco can draw the spells without worrying about people seeing her. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, wow. Did she draw on her own cloak? Once again, thinking out of the box. Uh, yeah. That's smart. Well done. Once again, Coco's observational skills help. Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, um, crap. Why? Why? What's the reason? Yes, yes. It's clear who they are. Witches. Disciple witches. What the hell? Uh, huh? Kifre, can you get here soon, please? What? What? Oh, shit. What? No, wait, hold on. That's quite the freaking cliffhanger to leave us on. Yeah. I, yeah, I am confused on how Coco's spell turned to be so massive and it just keeps going. I believe her when she said that's not the spell she drew. Hmm. The misgivings of the Knights Morales. Huh. Misgivings, huh? Just to be sure, let me be like, yo, this is what misgivings means, right? Feelings of doubt, worry, or apprehension about the outcome of a future event or decision. I see. So maybe it's gonna be a thing of like, the knights trying to cast judgment upon Coco, but also out of worry in regards to what her existence in the witch's world spells for them all. Also, I didn't say anything, but I'm pretty sure, like, the witch with the long black hair, I think he has Junichi Suwabe as voice actor. So that's cool. But yeah, I did not expect them to just capture these two and treat them as accomplices of the brimmed caps. Like, already making a lot of assumption based on very rigid rules and their view on the world. Like, just, just from this scene alone. The knights don't seem like flexible people, They don't seem the type to give second chances or to let the people that they capture and sentence to like memory wipe. To just explain themselves, or it seems like a very much guilty before proven innocent type of deal. Yeah, out from the get-go, he's like, which of you is collaborating with the brain caps? Which already is like, why is that the assumption? Already jumping to conclusions instead of questioning them first. Like it wasn't even a possibility in his mind that the brain caps could be using Coco without her knowledge of it. Like in episode 1 for sure. But even, with the whole dragon incident, there was definitely a scene with the brain cap and Coco. I mean, like, oh, your salvation. And it doesn't seem like Coco remembers. So maybe the brain caps can erase memories too. And yet, this knight doesn't seem to be considering that. He's just like, oh, you violated the rules, you must pay the price. So I feel like definitely, well, not definitely, but I just feel like a point in the story will be to change the world of the witches, especially the knights, to be willing to change and to not be so rigid and see the world in black and white. And to let outsiders in. Because, yeah, I think, like, from the history we know, the world was, like, everyone knows magic. And then now they went to extreme where, like, you're not allowed to know anything about magic. Even if you've shown that you are willing to learn. The right way. The knights are not having it. So, yeah. Hopefully Coco will change the way that the witch world sees magic and just people outside of the magic world for the better. And it'll be because they gave Coco a chance. Yeah, anyway, there was a lot before the knights showed up. There was a lot that I wanted to talk about in regards to them. But I feel like, well, the knights are like, oh shit, that's kind of like, well, that's big in terms of like plot. But in terms of like character moments, definitely Agott had the best one. When we were seeing, inside her head about what, the voices in her head and whether it's actual memories of what she's heard people say or what she thinks people will say if she's not a perfect witch, or a mixture of both. It's definitely very telling now. on why she treats Coco the way she does, and why she's so hasty in wanting to be treated as an adult and be a, you know, an expert on magic, because her family, but I think more especially or specifically her mom, it's very much I feel like some type of like noble or high pedigree witches. So because Agott is not up to standards, then she's seeing herself as a failure, and just like if she doesn't become a proper professional witch very, very soon, then she doesn't have any value in this world and as the daughter of whoever she is. Yeah. When someone has talent, you can tell by this age. Is she even practicing? I had such high hopes. Yeah, people are already giving up on her, despite her already being a child. Just because she's not living up to their expectations due to, who she's related to. And that sucks. And it's, of all people, Coco, who breaks her out of that state. The outsider, the one person who would have no idea about Agott's situation and who would not give a crap about who her parents are. She just cares about Agott because of who she is, and she already respects her a lot as a witch. So I feel like the Coco and Agott dynamic will really heal Agott and make her start valuing herself more and make her realize that no, just because she's not, super extra mega talented, it doesn't mean that she's good for nothing. So, yeah, that was so good. And I love that Agott's role wasn't to save the boy, but it was to assist and be a support for Coco while she does the saving. And that was enough. Because Coco also used someone else's spell to get out of that situation. So it really is all a team effort. So, just because she can't do everything herself doesn't mean that there's no future for her. It just means that some people are better working as a team. Definitely two people are stronger than just one. Especially if she's still learning how everything works. Because as Kifri said, Agott has not pass the second exam. So the fact that she's already this strong and skilled with her spells is quite a thing to be praised, even if Agott thinks that she just, anything that she does is just not enough. So I hope that eventually Agott will not admonish herself for not being perfect and just take compliments and be at peace with herself that she's good as she is, even if other people don't see it that way. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.